window down. Today, we are doing a live coaching session. So guys, if you're coming through the group and you don't know me yet, if you're on the replay, guys, make sure that you put your comments below. And I stopped my thought, but make sure that you put your comments below. Say hello to us. Let us know that you're here with us. So let me go back. If you don't know me yet, my name is Dallas Gordon, eComm Cash Queen, your eComm business coach and marketing success strategist. If you have been struggling in your traffic and sales, I'm here to help you to get visible, get traffic, and get that bank. I'm also a mompreneur of 3 and a proud wife and motivator, because I love to see entrepreneurs like myself to elevate. So welcome in. So I'm glad that we were able to do this today, guys. I thought I was going to have to go to a meeting today with my husband, but he switched it. So I was able to get back on my normal grind today. So pretty awesome. This is our live free coaching session. So Toya won this free coaching session because she was our eComm spotlight of the week, I think last week or the week before, and she chose a live coaching session. Now, typically I charge about $150 to $200 for 1 hour of like a power hour. I call it a strategy, where typically we get on the phone or Skype and I will give you a strategy plan in about an hour, or a motivation session for your life or business. And typically this costs about that, but Toya has won this for completely free. So just to tell you a little bit about Toya, basically, because of word of mouth, became my student some time ago. We just kind of clicked. We get along well. She's actually one of my successful one-on-one Amazon coaching students, and she's been rocking it out with her Amazon account. Very proud of her. She has her goals. She's focused towards them. She's hitting them every single day. So I'm proud of her. She's also been added to my Amazon mastermind group, which is going to be growing, which we're going to be doing weekly trainings and things. And I'm just trying to get that together as well. So Toya is a rock star, awesome Army member. She's also a member of the Make the Shift movement. She's just all over the place. Okay. And she is awesome. So guys, if you haven't connected with her yet, you haven't followed her, please do so. The post is still in the group with all of the businesses that Toya is a part of, so that you guys can give her a strong follow. So Toya, I'll let you take the floor and kind of like introduce yourself.
Okay. Well, before I do that, giving it back to Dallas. Dallas has been awesome, a godsend for me. And I believe it was a divine connection. And I'm just so happy to have her as my coach, success coach, and someone that I truly inspired to be like, business and personal wise. To tell you a little bit about myself, I am originally from Detroit, Michigan, born and raised. I went to Tuskegee University and received a degree in mathematics. Went back home, taught for about 8 years, mathematics, and then went into private industry, worked for Chrysler for about 8 years until the auto industry came. Then I had to make a decision. I was fortunate enough not to be my only family, so it was easy for me to uproot versus some of my friends who were married or had kids that had, things that kept them there. So you might have one spouse who is unemployed and one who's still working, and that hasn't been working. So I was able to uproot. So brought me to Virginia, which I do like, but holidays are hard. I miss my family, but I got to be a big girl and do what I have to do. Mm-hmm. And part of that is being successful at what I love to do, which are my business. I go to work because it pays the bills, but come time to clock out, even during the time there, my mind is churning. But when I can put my foot to the pedal when I get off work and focus on my business. As you mentioned, I have several businesses, but my favorite, my baby, is my e-commerce business. I love it. I love it. I love it. I love it. And I'm so glad that I took the chance on it, because it's it's helped me. It's helped me to grow financially, personally, because I have to invest in myself to know more about what I'm doing. And you play a big part of that.
Oh, thanks, Toya. Awesome. Toya is simply awesome, guys. She's just one of those awesome people to be around. I can't wait to meet her in person. She's just simply a remarkable person, and I'm blessed to have connected with you, and I have the absolute privilege to be your coach and to be in your life otherwise. So I'm just honored. So guys, if you could help us to invite some more of the Army members out as we're doing this coaching session, that would be super awesome, just to encourage them to come in a little more. But this replay will be up indefinitely. I am not going to take it down this time. So Toya, let's go ahead. And I thought I was going to say something before we started. I thought I was, but let me just say, as you guys are coming in live, just say hello to us. If you want the chance to have your coaching session, please definitely, guys, participate in the group. If you want a free one anyway, if you want a paid one, contact me. But if not, participate in the group, show up, support other Army members, just like Toya does. I know it's hard because the internet is loud and there are a million groups, but all groups are not as great as this one. So definitely show up, support your other Army members, participate on those posts, guys. Just show up and show out, and you can have the chance. Hello, welcome in to participate. So if you are on the replay and you're coming in, be sure to drop us a comment. As of now, currently, I'm filling up the Magnet Mindset Masterclass, and Toya has already grabbed her spot. I'm going to be taking a class of rock stars live, guys, completely live. You guys are going to see me in the live element for 7 days, where we are going to be elevating our minds. I'm going to be teaching the same mindset that I adopted to achieve my first 10K month with e-commerce. So I'm going to be talking about that. So I'm going to go ahead and just pop that into the comments so that you guys can grab your spot there and we don't have to harp on that again. Chris, well, there we go. It pinned. Okay, so Toya, go ahead and rock it out with your first question because we don't have much time, but go ahead and let's go.
Okay, so my first question is, when you start your e-commerce business, do you suggest starting on one platform or multiple platforms?
Okay, so I always suggest one, only because you're just starting. And I don't think that you should start on multiple. I think that you should start on one and try to master one first. Mm-hmm. And then once you do that, you can add them on. Because with e-commerce, it's one of those things where you really, really can be a lot of places at one time. Now, one thing that I would say is that, like, to kind of give you an example, sometimes when you start on certain platforms, they allow you to connect. They have integrations with multiple other platforms. So if you can integrate and connect easily, whereas like a spider spreads out like different legs, you know, so you're still sitting here, but the different legs are spreading out for you. If you can be connected with that sort of platform, I don't see any problem. Yeah, that is a great question about with selling on multiple platforms. So let me give you an example. Like, for instance, if you sell on Shopify, you can plug Shopify into Pinterest, Wanello, I believe eBay, and a lot of other places where the same products that you list on Shopify can kind of like feed out to the different marketplaces. So if you're able to do that easily and efficiently, you know, I'm all about saving time. If you're able to do it and save time and it's not too confusing for you because you are just starting, I encourage you to do it. Just like with eBay and Bonanza. Bonanza is a marketplace that people sleep on. And I'm actually going to be listing to Toya a lot of my inventory that's left in my house. I'm going to be putting it onto Bonanza because people sleep on that and people actually do shop on Bonanza. Of course, the traffic isn't as heavy as it is on an eBay or a Shopify, but however, sales do happen. Hey, Tasha, welcome in, hon. Thank you so much for coming. So it does happen. Sales do also happen on Bonanza. So I'm going to be going around here and taking inventory because I got to get these boxes out my house, y'all. It's driving me. It's too much. It's too much. So I need to get this stuff out. Basically stuff I couldn't sell on Amazon, storage fees. I didn't want to incur long-term storage fees. So I kind of got it shipped back to me. So I'm going to be listing that stuff on Bonanza, but Bonanza plugs into everything, girl. It plugs into Shopify, it plugs into Amazon, it plugs into eBay. And the integration is literally like a click of a button. They can connect you and they feed your products out. Okay. So I really like that. So yes, start with just one unless you have like a one-stop shop that can just plug out to everything. That way you're not sitting up here trying to list here and list it. It's too much. You don't want to put too much on yourself at the beginning because you might quit at the beginning. So
okay.
Yeah, that would be my answer there.
Yes, because I have a Bonanza account. I just sidetracking. I always quote my father in some of his things that he says better to have and not need than need and not have. I have a Bonanza account. Didn't really know what to do with it, so now I know to go back and kind of revisit that. So
yeah.
So I will definitely do that. So see me looking to the side. I'm taking notes.
I'm putting that down actually too, Toya. I'm taking notes because I'm gonna stick on my list of things to talk about. Is one day we can do a Bonanza training in the group. Awesome. Yeah, because it's not hard to use. It's really not. So it's some tips and tricks we can talk about for that.
Awesome. Okay, so my next question is, I hear often about account health. Could you explain a little bit about it and what it may differ from platform to platform? I believe because I'm on Amazon, I know that one, but do all the platforms have that type of account health that you should, pay attention to and that type of thing?
So like marketplaces is what you're speaking of? Okay, so no.
Okay.
All of them are not like Amazon.
Okay.
So what I will say is that Amazon is one of the strictest ones. Okay. Well, actually it is. It's not one of it. It is the strictest one when it comes to account health. So basically, as you already know, Amazon wants for their sellers to deliver the same sort of service that they have promised their customers that they would, which is a very, very high standard, which leaves room for little to no error. So if you aren't able to operate on that level of standard, they will quickly weed out the bad ones and cut you off. They don't give second chances and stuff like that a lot of times. So if you don't hit it right the first time, which is where a coach comes in, you are going to mess up. You're going to waste a lot of money and have a lot of heartache because at this point, Amazon is dominating and they're giving you, a piece of the pie. So a lot of money can be made there. Prime Day, I'm not sure if you cleaned up or not, but a lot of people are making like 10K in 2 days, not in a month, on Prime Day alone. Okay, so that's why you guys are going to see me kind of in the backseat, taking a backseat for a while after this next masterclass. Actually, this masterclass coming up will be my last masterclass of the year because I have to focus, guys, on fourth quarter and I go into a whole nother place. I'm going to be very busy with my accounts and stuff, getting ready, getting my family set up for a nice payday. So that's what I'll be doing. So, yes. Amazon is the strictest. And then you have eBay. They do have account health metrics completely different from Amazon's. They kind of base your account age on how often you're selling to how active your account is and all these kinds of things, reviews and all these kinds of things that they're weighing. Completely different platform though than Amazon because the standard isn't as high. Bonanza, the standards are pretty low on Bonanza. I mean, they just don't really want you stepping on anybody's toes and selling any brands that you don't have permission to sell. What other ones are out there? And then you have other ones. I mean, it's so many. Etsy has standards. They'll let you know what those are. Like, it's so many different ones that you aren't on. So I don't, want to waste time with those. But yeah, Amazon is basically the strictest. Yeah, but to answer your question, eBay and other platforms, no, they're nothing like Amazon when it comes to standards and account health. But they do have standards, but they're nothing like Amazon.
Okay.
So
yeah, because Amazon, you got to be on top of your game.
It's tough.
And as you told me, checking it daily is so important.
Every day. Don't sleep. Don't even shut one eye until you check your Amazon account for the day. If any of you guys are on Amazon, and guys, as you're coming in live, say hello to us. Make sure that you drop a comment below. Replay viewers, as you're coming in live, say hello to us. Drop a comment below. Right now, as a reset, we are doing a live coaching session Toya won this session because she won the eComm Spotlight of the Week. If you would like to win one, guys, or like to win the chance to go live and just share your business with the group, you can do that by your support, by your showing up, by your investing in yourself in the group and not just trolling and scrolling. Okay, so hey, Kayla, welcome in. Go ahead, Toya.
So I have 5 more questions. How much time we have? And I
think because we have until we got more time for now. Okay. You know, I talk fast. Go ahead.
All right. Drop shipping or FBA?
Ooh, okay. That's a heavy one. So Toya is speaking about Amazon selling when she asked this question. Should you drop ship on Amazon or should you merchant fulfill on Amazon? Both should be moved into with caution because both can go terribly wrong without the right information. Neither one of them is easier than the other. Let me just tell you that. However, they both have pros and cons. Lorvel says drop shipping. So both of them have pros and cons, but let me just tell you that any business that you do specifically, especially on Amazon, is going to be challenging. So be ready for the challenges. And any business that you do, period, is going to have its challenges. So I don't know that I would put one above the other. Now, right now, I'm preparing for fourth quarter and I need to do that quickly. So I'm drop shipping right now, all the way. That's all I'm focused on. I ain't got time to be shipping products and I don't have that kind of time right now. I got to get this money for fourth quarter and I'm behind. I already kind of missed out on some of my normal Prime Day profits fooling around with FBA because I couldn't move the products in fast enough because I have a lot of other things going on personally and family and court and different things we're doing here. So I haven't had time to focus on putting products into FBA and having stuff shipped. Now, here's what I will tell you. FBA, guys, it's more analytical. Okay, you have to analyze the data down to a T. You have to have apps to help you to analyze the data so that you can make predictions because you don't want to be putting a bunch of stuff into FBA that's going to sit and not sell because guess what? It's going to cost you more money if you do that. It's going to cost you long-term storage fees and all kinds of things when things do not sell. And it's a real hassle when you have hundreds of items in FBA that haven't sold because you didn't have the right information to analyze. Even sometimes when you analyze, things change rapidly. With the marketplace, things go out of season or for whatever reason, people don't feel like buying from that listing anymore. And now you are stuck with this stuff in there that you're still being charged for. So FBA is good because it's less risky, than drop shipping. That's right, Lorvel, it's less risky. However, the cons are that you have to buy the products and you have to get them shipped to Amazon. The process is longer up front. And the long-term storage fees that you can incur can hurt you, and having to pull all that inventory out can hurt you. However, they do have a liquidation option where you can liquidate your inventory if it doesn't sell. Of course, you're not going to get back as much for it, but you can do that. But a lot of people are making millions with FBA because they're able to master it. So it's kind of like this. You know, if you go somewhere and you sit and you set up some investments or you set up a retirement account or you set up any kind of investment account, they're going to ask you, are you a risk taker or are you more of a long-term, slow, safe investment type of person? That's the question I would ask you when you ask me the question, should I go with FBA or dropshipping? Are you a get my money now type of person? I'll take the risk. Just give me my money now person. Or are you a slow, steady build person? Okay. If you are a slow, steady build person, it will be 100% worth it for you to do FBA because it takes time to build. You're not going to see the results overnight. But it may be a better, solid business model for you in the long run. Drop shipping is get money now, all the way. Get in, get out now. Get in, get out now. And you don't have to put the money up front. However, you do have to have the money on the back end to fill the orders. And you got to be careful to drop ship safely. Because you don't want to make a lot of lousy mistakes drop shipping from big retailers with Walmart and stuff all over the box because customers won't like it. So if you're going to drop ship, learn to master it and learn to do it the right way. That's what I would say. So both have its pros and cons. Drop shipping, you know, a lot of people are more apt to get their account shut down, possibly if they don't do it carefully, you know, but the money is quick. The money is quick. And if you know how to do it right, you can get your cash and you can get it fast. So it's kind of, if you compare drop shipping and FBA to investing, in the different types of person that would invest and how they would invest, depending on how they are and how much of a risk taker they are. That's the same thing with drop shipping versus FBA. You can do a little bit of both if you want, but I would suggest you focus on one or the other. And like, because I'm a quick person and I like the money now, drop shipping fits me better and I'm very good at it. But I've done FBA and also been successful at that as well when I kind of wanted to slow down. So yeah. That would be my answer to that.
Yes, sir. I love that analogy that you use.
Thank you.
So how much time would you say one needs to give to their business to be successful and to be successful like you? Those are two different answers.
Okay. Well, okay. So here's what I would say, guys. Anybody can do this. As you guys know, I always say that I'm a mompreneur of 3. Why do I always say that? Because I'm putting a message out there that says that I do have 3 kids. Okay. I am a proud wife, and mompreneur of 3 is something that I always say. Carla says, how much money do you have to have up front on hand? Okay. I'll answer that for you, Carla, in just a sec. Thanks for asking that. But I always say that, guys. I always say I'm a proud wife of mompreneur of 3. It's not just because I'm doing it because I am. It's because I do it because I want to get a message out to you. And the message that I'm trying to get out to you guys is to say that if I can do it, you can do it, because I have very limited window of time. I have a very limited window of time to do what I have to do. So the way that I would answer that question is that there is no one answer, but it fits everybody differently. Some people work all day and they don't have a lot of time when they get home or energy, because you're using your brain at work and you feel drained when you get home. And sometimes you just really feel like doing nothing. So some people have 3 kids or more. Oh God, bless your heart. But anyway, let's just say you got a bunch of kids and you just don't, a lot of your time is not your own. You have to look at what time do you have? When is that? Look at the type of person you are. Are you a morning person or are you a night person? You see what I'm saying? So if I sat here, Toya, and I said that grind it up all night, grind it out all night, but then you tired because you got to work tomorrow, or, you know, somebody else is just a morning person. They fall asleep around 8 o'clock. It's not going to fit everybody. So let me share what I do. With me, guys, I have a limited window of time. My daughters go to school. One of them only goes to school 2 days to maybe 3 days out of the week. The other 2 days she's home. My son is pretty much grown. I mean, he's 14. He ain't getting in my way when I want to do business. But I do have other duties. I do need to make sure things are clean. I mean, I do got to do something. I'm technically a stay-at-home wife and the house be dirty. Okay, so I got to kind of impress my husband a little bit when he when he comes home. But he also works from home half of the week. So our house is full a lot of weeks. So, okay, what do I do with my time? I am a night person. I do get a lot more done at night. Okay. So what I want you to do is, it's not how much time you have. It's what you do with it. I'm going to say it again so everybody can hear me. It's not how much time you have, guys. It's what you do with it. I don't have a lot of time. I literally maybe have 3 to maybe 3, barely 4 hours of free time during the day. And then at night, I have the whole night, but I do need to sleep. So I would say maybe 2 to 3 hours at night so that I can keep resting, because resting is good for your health. Okay. So what I do is I don't try to save the world within the hours I have to work. I ask myself, what can I do today to give me the absolute best results that I need? And that's what I put on the forefront. What doesn't, I either outsource it, I give it to my assistant, to whoever else, or it doesn't get done. So it's not how much time you have, is what you do with it. Like Toya, in your case, you're selling on Amazon. You are in e-commerce. E-commerce right now is in the driver's seat. And I would suggest, Toya, that you get it in the driver's seat real serious. And anybody else who's selling on Amazon right now, Get it in the driver's seat real serious, because fourth quarter money changes lives. Fourth quarter money changed my life last year. It was serious. It changed my whole family's life. It wasn't what we going to get the kids for Christmas? Where we going to get the money? Can we travel? We had plenty of money to do whatever we wanted and then some. Mm-hmm. Okay? Because I set myself up right for fourth quarter. So don't play games. If you say, I want to make X by the end of the month, you have got to dedicate, some time every day doing those tasks. For you, it may only be an hour. Mm-hmm. If it's just an hour, show up for that hour. Mm-hmm. Turn your phone over, put it in another room, lock it in a safe. I'm just joking, no. But if you're like a phone person who gets easily distracted, turn your phone off, right? Mm-hmm. Tell your family that I need this hour. Okay, you can't interrupt me. Mommy's busy. And for this hour, you dedicate it, y'all. You put what you gonna do for this hour down on paper, and that's all you focus on. No Facebook, no social media, don't respond to no texts, no messages, don't eat, don't shower, don't do anything, don't do anything during that hour but what you set out to do. And you will be so blessed by how much you actually get done. So I don't have a lot of time, but when it's time for me to work, this girl gets busy, and I ain't got time to be under your Facebook post because I'm working. So I get so much done within 30 minutes when I have that mindset of I'm turning the phone off. Listen, don't bother me. I'm working. And listen, don't try to play captain, save them within that hour either. Mm-hmm. So it's not realistic within 1 hour to say, I'm going to update my Facebook post, check my emails, list some products. No. Within this hour, I'm just going to list some products. Mm-hmm. Okay. That's all I'm going to do. One task. And you will basically kill it. You'll list so many products or whatever. You'll have so much focus and dedication towards that task that you will get so much done because you're breaking it down and you're focusing. Now, Carla, you said, how much money do you have to have up front and on hand with drop shipping versus FBA? It's different amounts. I would say what you have to invest. What I would say is have something. I wouldn't say have a specific amount. I would say have something. I would say start with $300 to $500. Okay. And with both. And basically what's nice about FBA is that you know what you can spend. So spend that. You don't have to spend any more than that because you're putting products in. Right. But with drop shipping, you're going to list products and then on the back end, make the money. You just want to make sure you have enough money to fill orders. And then when you don't, just put your store on vacation until you get more money, right? Don't sell more than the money you have to fill orders. So it's what you have, but just make sure that you have something. And I would say $300 to $500, $500 if you can, just to have a little something, but you don't need like a fortune. Okay, Toya, go ahead.
Okay, so I have two more questions because I took a half an hour off from work because I really wanted to do this. So I'm going to have to get back to the...
Okay. Yes. Yes.
Get back to plan A till I get this plan going and I can...
No problem.
Rocks. That's okay. Okay, so the next question is, just like with school, you use school to better yourself and to personal development and how much should someone, or I may not have worded this right, but into their business to ensure success? And when do they know when they need to invest more into themselves to get more out of their business?
I think I get what you're saying. So you're saying how much should a person invest to better themselves in business or themselves? Or
no, in business.
In business, okay.
To learn more about the business, just like, for example, you are definitely my go-to person. So I signed up for the mastery class that you had.
Oh, yeah.
Excellent price. Worth the full price.
Right.
Excellent price. But how does one know when, it's time to learn something else or do something?
Okay. So when it comes to investing in your business, you want to invest as much as you want to make. There's no cap on that. Okay. Meaning that I'll never stop investing in myself. Mm-hmm. But maybe this will answer the question. If this isn't going to help me right now, I don't need to do it right now because I'm not going to use it.
Okay.
So if whatever I'm investing in is going to help me to either one, personally grow so that I can match my business goals, or two, help me to improve what I'm doing in the current business I'm in or business I'm going to get into right now, at that point, it's a waste of money. Okay. So for instance, if your focus right now is Amazon, don't be purchasing courses on affiliate marketing if you ain't going to do it right now.
Okay.
You get what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. Because it's going to be confusing, frustrated. It comes as a distraction, and it's a waste of money because are you really ever going to watch the course? Probably not. It's just going to sit there, and you just wanted to get it because you thought you were saving money, and it's not saving you any money.
Yeah.
So if you ain't going to use it now, cut it. Don't even do it. It's not worth it. I don't even want anybody's money if they're not going to do my stuff now.
And it's so glad. I'm so glad you brought that up because I find myself saying, "Oh, I better get this because I need it," but I may not need it right now. So
yeah. I mean, you're like, you had that. We all had that. Well, let me save it for later. But with information quickly gets outdated. All business models are not evergreen, and you pack all this stuff, and then by the time you get to it, that thing has evolved.
Right.
It's something different now, and you never watched the training.
Exactly.
I think a lot of us have more training than we have time.
Right.
So Toya, you can feel free to get off. I'm going to answer some of the if you're done.
Okay.
Because I know you got to get back to work.
Yes.
So my ending, you don't have to stay around for that.
Okay. All right. Thank you so
You're
much.
welcome, lovely.
And I can't wait to watch the playback.
It'll be here.
Everyone have a great day.
Okay, you too, love.
Bye-bye.
Okay, so bye. I'm going to answer some of these other questions that are here, guys. Toya left. Let me see. I think that Carla asked me something that I might have forgot about. Okay, Carla, yes. Right before fourth quarter is a great time for a new seller to start. You're not going to be able to get approved in selling in but so many categories and stuff because you're new and you're going to be on a probationary period with Amazon. But if you go in with a good coach, I'm the best, but it's others out there. And I don't say that conceited either, but I am. But there are others out there that can teach you how to sell on Amazon as well. Just go in with a coach. Please do not go in thinking that you have enough free information to do it, guys, because you do not. Amazon is the hardest platform by far to sell on. Don't waste time or money selling on it without a coach, please. So yes, you can right now, and it's a good time. Hey, Tasha, I do actually have a course that I do teach fourth quarter selling that I actually did a while ago, which was like fourth quarter prep. I'm not sure whether or not it would be up to date now. I think I did it last year and they changed so rapidly. What I will tell you is that in my mastermind, in my Amazon mastermind, which is full of my students, my Amazon training students, they get into my mastermind and we are all going to be doing fourth quarter preparation together. My coaching is half off, right? Actually more than half off. So definitely contact me if you're interested in coaching. Okay. So guys, let me see if anyone else has any more questions. Is there anyone else that has questions before I go? I would love to answer them before I get off of here today. You rock, Army. Thank you so much for showing up today. If you want to get one of these free coaching sessions, are you going to be next, guys? Show up in the Army group, support other members, invest in yourself. The below in the pinned comments is a $47 course, guys. It's on sale. It's going to be live. My last live masterclass of the year, which is going to set you up for success in no matter what you do. Definitely grab your spot there. Does anybody have any more questions? Awesome, Ari. I hope I'm saying your name right. Ari or Ari, hopefully, because I like butcher people's names. Okay, so I'm sorry in advance. Anyone else have any questions? And I hope that I answered everyone. Oh, you're welcome, Lorval. You always show up. You're awesome, Lorval. Simply awesome. Is there anybody else who has any questions before I go? I know that there's a delay and I don't want to miss anybody. Don't want to miss anybody. Ask me anything. Go on and get it in. Shoot, ask me anything. Anything e-commerce related, I'll answer it. Anybody have anything that they want to ask me about? 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. I don't see any questions coming in, guys, but you guys are simply awesome. Thank you for showing up today for our live free coaching session with the Queen. I want to see you guys around the group today. There was a post that came into the group around 9 a.m. asking you whether or not you like free or paid. See, posts like this, guys, that post to the group every day. I want to see you guys showing up. I want to see you getting to know other Army members. I know, guys, July is hard. It's summer and everybody's out there having a good time, including me. But I need for you guys to join in and participate. I'm looking forward to seeing your answers to that. I don't think there are any more questions. You guys are rock stars. Have an awesome, wonderful, blessed day. I'll see you guys in the live masterclass. Pin comment below. Boom, I want to see you in there. You guys have a wonderful, wonderful, blessed day. Bye.